If you cannot remember the last happy day you had at work, it might be time to seriously consider quitting. Hi, my name is Nikki and welcome to the video that hopefully will help you decide if you should join the Great Resignation. So let's dive in. Red flag number one, and this is my biggest one, is being micromanaged. Having your job micromanaged and not trusted can undermine your self-confidence and diminish your sense of accomplishment. Over time, this can reduce your self-esteem and the perception of your own value. I've been micromanaged in the past and I know how intolerable it can be. But it's not all bad, because as a result of that experience, my experience when I was micromanaged by someone, I became more confident in myself and in my abilities, and I became more trusting. I trust more in my team and people to do the job that they are assigned to. It can be really frustrating, especially when you know that you know what you're doing and you know that you can be trusted. It can make you more conscious of your own abilities as a designer and as a design leader. It can make you more trusting and supportive of your own team. Steve Jobs said it once: "It doesn't make sense to hire smart people and tell them what to do. We hire smart people so they can tell us what to do." Another indication that you might want to consider quitting your job is a negative work-life balance. Work-life balance looks different for everyone. A negative or a complete lack of work-life balance shows that your manager and the company you work for values your performance more than your mental and emotional well-being. Long-term, this can be exceptionally harmful for your overall well-being, and it will lead to burnout and even sickness. Unfortunately, I've been there. I had so many jobs in the past. Not all of them were design jobs though. The next indication that you might need to quit your job is a lack of growth opportunities. It's a completely normal desire to want to upskill and learn everything that you can about your job when you join a company. Because to advance in a job, you need to acquire new skills. When we start a new job, we go through an S-curve. I'm just gonna show you an S-curve of personal disruption so that we understand. So we all start at zero, then we soon enough become competent and reach a great confidence level. After that, it comes mastery, and there is usually not much to learn at that time. We're just going through the motion every single day. At this point, you kind of stagnate. Your career stagnates. There will be times when you appreciate your job and your coworkers, yet feel unchallenged in your role. In situations like this, it's very hard to look past the workplace. While we all value loyalty, being loyal to the company, we also value career development and personal growth. So if the position offers no room for career development, and this is something that you are actually really passionate about and you really would like to advance your career, then maybe quitting would be the best option for you. The next indicator to quit your job is lack of recognition. If your manager or your team members take credit without recognition for the work that you do, then it shows poor leadership. You might have heard that people usually leave managers and leaders, not companies. When people don't acknowledge your contribution to the project, it also shows that you are actually taken advantage of and you need to move on to either a different group or a different company. It's nearly impossible to stay satisfied and fulfilled in a job where your contribution don't get recognized, because after a while you will resent your manager, you will resent your team members and the company as well. Another indicator that you might need to leave your job is if you feel bored. Boredom is a common emotion, but if you feel bored at work frequently, it's an indication that you're not doing what you want to do or what you're capable of doing. And this job is probably not as meaningful as it seemed at first. What's the sign? Well, when you check the time all the time. Boredom means that you are not challenged enough, you are not sufficiently pushed enough at work. It's an easy fix though, so before quitting, you should definitely try to remediate all of these concerns. You just need to ask for more opportunities. Tell your manager how you feel and ask for more opportunities. If you don't get any, then create more opportunities for yourself. For example, you can start a new initiative at work. You can join Toastmaster and practice public speaking. You can start a weekly lunch and learn session or a lightning talk session every Friday so that you can educate everybody about design, good design practice, service design, UI design, whatever you feel passionate about. You need to find methods to liven things up. And if despite all of your best effort, things won't change, then it's time to move. Another indicator that you might need to quit your job is if you're a mentally or physically abusive environment, then you seriously need to consider quitting. If the actions from leaders and your team members leave you unsafe at work and their behavior breaks psychological safety, you definitely need to think about finding another job. It's kind of impossible to earn the trust back. So when the psychological safety is gone, it's gone forever. And the last bit is more of like a feeling when something just doesn't feel right. You know the feeling, right? If you've been actively looking for jobs and thinking about resigning for a while and you believe it's the right thing to do, even if you're afraid of the unknown, it's probably time to listen to that voice and take the leap. Because if you're going to work each day and something doesn't sit right with you, then it's probably because it's not right. There are many signs that it's time to find a new job. But before you do anything hasty, have a chat with your manager, share your issues and concerns, and try to work through things. Even though it may not end up with you staying, you will know you tried everything you could. It can be difficult to leave a job and a routine, but with change, great things can come. Once you decided you quit, it's very important that you depart on good terms. Before resigning, you need to prepare for counteroffer as well. Some companies will counteroffer for you to stay. So what would you do if you got a counteroffer? When it happened to me in the past, I had to remind myself why I wanted to quit. The offer was so tempting though, but I had to remind myself the job was not fulfilling me at all. And getting more money wouldn't have changed what was not right for me at the company. Also, if you decide to stay, then you will probably lose all of your opportunities to get a salary increase in the next couple of years. Just keep that in mind. And the one last thing that I want to say is, don't let anyone guilt trip you or make you feel bad for putting yourself first. Also, for your financial safety, it is the best to quit your job when you already have another job lined up. It's much easier to find a position when you are still employed. It just removes that extra stress. If you work for a larger company, then you most likely will be invited to an exit interview as well. I've done a few in the past, so let me know if this is something that would be interesting to you and I can create a video about this. How to do a successful exit interview, because we don't want to burn bridges and we never know when we see those people again. If you've been experiencing a number of these red flags for a few months and you have tried your best to change things up but things remain the same, you should seriously consider getting rid of that environment. By the way, if you are preparing for a design job interview, check out this playlist so you have winning answers to the most common design interview questions. Thank you for joining me today, and I really hope this video provided some value to you, and I see you next time. Bye.